Alright, so the Street Fighter 6 ranked grind continues, you know, going back, trying to get Ryu to Masters. And yeah, you know, that's cool and all, but we're just gonna have the gameplay in the background, and, you know, today we're talking about the Tekken World Tour. This week, like on Monday or Tuesday, I was going to upload a video talking about my hype and concerns with Tekken 8. Because I did the same with Street Fighter 6, and I did the same with MK11. And I ended up calling a lot of the problems that both of these games would have. You know, I just like making those videos, because obviously the hype for the game is there, right? But I also have some concerns for the games, you know? And one of my biggest concerns with Tekken 8 is the DLC. I mean, I constantly talk about it. There's only 4 characters, which obviously, judging by Street Fighter 6, that's not a good thing. If you played Street Fighter 6, you probably know how much of a drought it feels like we're in when it comes to the release of these characters. But at least I can say that these Street Fighter 6 characters are very unique, and you know, that's cool. One of my biggest problems with Tekken 8 is that the DLC could very well be characters that were already in Tekken 7. And it's actually why I haven't even pre-ordered the game yet. Because I'm not gonna buy the deluxe edition with the season pass if any of those characters are returning from Tekken 7. I want the whole season pass to be characters that were not in Tekken 7 or guest characters. So yeah, that's pretty much my whole situation with Tekken. I'm sure a lot of people probably feel that way, you know, because I am sick of season passes being announced and they don't tell you what characters are in them. That is so old-fashioned. And here's the thing, I understand, right? It's exciting to be watching an event, and then all of a sudden a character gets revealed that you were never expecting, especially with Tekken, because obviously they have insane guest characters, right? But the thing is, those days are over. Characters get leaked months before they're shown. And in Tekken's case, nowadays, they leak their own characters a day before it happens, or a few hours before the reveal. So, me personally, I don't care about the hype and surprise when a character gets revealed, because nowadays, Tekken normally leaks their own characters a few hours before the event anyways. And that is not hype at all. You'll see like a character announcement, and it doesn't matter how cool that announcement is, it's going to be incredibly lame because it just got revealed to you in a Twitter post, you know, while you're sitting down waiting for the event to start, you know what I'm saying? And that happens like every single time with Tekken now. And if it doesn't happen that way, it'll get leaked some other way, you know? And that goes for all fighting games. I mean, most fighting games don't leak their own characters, but still I mean, Street Fighter 6's DLC, unfortunately, was leaked literally a whole year before the game came out. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. Reveal your DLC characters before the game comes out. I'm sorry. You know, guiltygearstrive is doing this stupid stuff still, which is why I don't even have the Strive Season Pass. I'm just buying the characters separately, because I don't care about Elfelt, but I do care about Johnny, you know, so, I want to know what I'm buying before I buy it, and I don't think that's a hot topic. I don't think that's like a hot take. Hot topic, yeah, we're reading some clothes now. But I don't think that's a hot take, you know? That I want to know what I'm buying before I buy it. I think the novelty of not knowing who you're gonna get has kind of just worn off after all these years, and now in my opinion, it's more just annoying than it is hype. So, and like I said, I mean, only 4 characters. It's you don't have a lot of slots to get a character that you're going to be really happy with only 4 slots. I mean, it could be anyone, and if you know only 4 characters. To me, that at least makes it seem like none of them are going to be reused from Tekken 7. But there's just no guarantee, you know? And if there's only 4 characters and one of them is reused from Tekken 7, I think we're just going to have a problem. I mean, that's just... To me, that's insane, and I am not buying that. I'd rather just buy the characters separately and buy the ones that are hyped to me. So, yeah. But, you know, the Tekken World Tour is starting, and this is the final one of Tekken 7, so, you know, we can just enjoy that. Tekken 7 was the best fighting game of the last generation. It was just, it was hype. It was hype. We had, you know, Injustice 2, MK11, MVCI, Street Fighter 5. You know, we had all these games, and Tekken kind of was like the savior, because all those games are just listed. No matter how much you may have liked any of those games, none of them could even compare to how hype it was to watch a Tekken 7 event, you know? And unfortunately, I do think we've reached the end of Tekken 7 being actually fun to watch. Just because I don't watch any Tekken 7 anymore, but that Evo event was absolutely atrocious. I'm sorry. I mean, the Kurimitsu mirror match was the most boring thing I've ever seen in my life. And I really hope it doesn't happen again today, because today is like pretty much the goodbye to, well, it's not today, the event lasts all weekend, but this event is, I do believe it starts today though. But, you know, this is like the goodbye to Tekken 7, and if it ended up with another mirror match like that, I'll be pretty sad, I can't lie, because that was not hype at all. But I mean, the game's been out for so long, it's only now just starting to get not as exciting, you know, well, when it comes to watching it at least. So yeah, maybe it's not, maybe it still is exciting, maybe it was just that Evo was really lame, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. So yeah, as for what I'm hoping for T8's sake, by the way, peep this Oki setup. Yeah, totally intentional, totally intentional. But yeah, you know, I'm hoping they reveal all 4 DLC characters, because that's what Street Fighter 6 did. I think it's time that Tekken, and the one thing that I really frustrates me about Tekken is that they are some of the most stubborn dev teams I've ever seen in my life. You know, the whole rollback thing. Rollback is 3. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Just like admit that you need to do something. Tekken always feels like they're really stubborn with stuff. So I really hope that they learn to change their ways and they realize that they have to reveal these characters. They have to tell you what's in them. It's so old-fashioned to not have, to not tell you what's in them. Street Fighter told you the DLC, you know. A lot of these games are telling you the DLC. Some of them aren't, though. Some of them still aren't. So, you know, Mortal Kombat told you. Street Fighter told you. So it would be kind of weird that Tekken, you know, the 3rd game of the big 3 games, if they just don't tell you. And it's super old-fashioned, and I just don't think it has any place. And I'll still be buying the game, but I will not be buying the deluxe edition with the season pass if the characters aren't revealed. I mean, if they are revealed, I still might not buy it, because depending who's in it. But yeah, you know, as for what can get revealed at the event besides that, you know, I mean, here's the thing. It's the final event for Tekken 7. I feel like it's guaranteed to have a Tekken 8 reveal of some kind. If not the whole roster, then at least one character, right? At least one Tekken 8 character will get revealed. And who will that be? I don't know. Is it gonna be a guest character? If we're talking guest characters, I'm thinking it's one of three. I'm thinking it's Akira from Virtual Fighter. I'm thinking it's one of four, because the four most requested guest characters that I've seen, you know, Akira from Virtual Fighter, Kiryu from Yakuza, Tifa from Final Fantasy, and Baki. I feel like I haven't seen more requests than those four right there. And Kiryu started back in Tekken 7, you know. So it's been a while. It's been a while, and all these characters have been getting requested for years, you know. So yeah, I hope it's Baki or Tifa personally, but who knows, you know. So like, subscribe, let me know who you think it's gonna be, and peace.